All right, you know what? Severe weather happens here all the time. It may be a tornado, it may be high damaging straight line winds or large hail. We want to differentiate between a watch and a warning. Jason, what's a watch?
A watch means severe weather could happen if we issue a severe thunderstorm watch, a tornado watch. Conditions are correct. Maybe later in the day that we could see severe weather.
Yeah, we have that atmosphere primed. As far as warnings go, that means it's actually happening or will happen incredibly shortly. That means
incredibly shortly.
Very soon.
It's coming.
Yeah, absolutely coming. So you want to take your precautions as soon as there are warnings. If you're in a house, get to the lowest level you can. Try to stay away from windows, crouch down, cover your neck and your head. Remember those tornado drills we used to always do in school?
Yep.
It was a while ago, Mark, when we were in school. But you cover your head and your neck and you get in that position.
All right, some new research, Jason, in the car. We used to say get out of the car, but Kent State University researchers found something different.
Stay in the car. You want to get down, cover your head. You want to try to avoid the windows if you can. Maybe if you have blankets in the car, cover those or put those over your head too to eliminate any type of flying debris, right?
Right, you want to stay below that window line if you can.
Yeah, northeast corner of your home is the safest. Remember, tornadoes approach you from basically from the west or southwest. Most of the time.
Many walls between you and the storm.
So as many walls between you and the storm, so the northeast corner of the home is safest. If you're in an apartment, stairwells or interior rooms away from the exterior walls.
Right.
Best place to be.
Away from windows, if at all possible.
Should we do it? How about our
Are you ready?
Right?
Are you ready for the spring forecast? It's been a tough winter, and it seems like a winter that won't end. So let's get right to it. Here's your spring forecast, folks. We have a cool Great Lakes. It is still 90% ice covered all around the Great Lakes. We also have a cool Gulf of Mexico, and we're going to get an El Nino forming later on this spring. Those factors point to below normal temperatures March, April, May into early June.
And that doesn't mean we're not going to get those warm temperatures just as a whole.
Warmth is coming back, but you're not going to see 80s and 90s very often here coming up. All right, next up, precip. Jason?
Above average rainfall as we head through the springtime. A lot goes into that, Mark.
A lot goes into that. Again, on El Nino coming on, plus the cooler lakes may keep some of the severe weather to the south, but here is your severe weather outlook. Jason?
Okay, right now it looks like because of the cold air that we have right now positioned over the Great Lakes and how cold the Gulf of Mexico is.
Yep, not as much moisture.
Right, we expect our severe weather season to be a little bit later than normal and peaking in the summer, right?
Right, not quite as much energy early, but we'll get that late summer, severe weather energy, absolutely. And what's this early all or nothing?
Listen,
or something, Mark?
I don't want to say that we're not going to see severe weather at all in April, May, or June. It's going to take a very strong low-pressure system to clear out some of this cold air over the Great Lakes. And unfortunately, a very strong low-pressure system could mean a repeat of May 31st, 1985 or April 3rd and 4th, 1974. It's going to take an extremely strong low pressure to get the warmth all the way up here. And if that does happen, there could be one or two major severe weather outbreaks around the lower Great Lakes.
And don't forget, we have our Storm Shield app up and running. $2.99. The sale starts
tomorrow.
Normally $4.99, starts tomorrow, and this is why you need it.
This is why you need it. Everybody needs a weather radio. Right. Well, this was $49.99 at a local box store. I saw it yesterday, and guess what? Ours is much cheaper an app for your phone.
$2.99.
And you can program it for 5 different places.
Five different locations.
Work, school, home.
Thanks for joining us today.